Hello friends, welcome to Concept Made Clear by Deepak Thakur. Today I am going to explain you solving a simultaneous linear equation in two variables by using Cramer's rule. So let's take one example of linear equation in two variable. So the given example is 9x minus 2y equals to 13, 7x minus 3y equals to 0. Here we can see that there are three columns A, B and C and there are two rows. Now, in order to simplify this problem, which is a simultaneous linear equation in two variable, we can simplify this problem by different methods. There are methods known as elimination method, substitution method, graphical method, and also a new method that is known as Cramer's rule or Cramer's method. This is also known as the cross multiplication method. That is a little bit different method compared to Cramer's rule that we'll see in our next video. So let us start with Cramer's rule. In order to find out the value of variable x and y, that means you have to find out the solution of x and y, we have to first find out the value of determinants. So in order to find out the value of determinants, we have to arrange the given coefficient of x, y or the constant value in a rectangular pattern. So a rectangle is given here, you can see here a rectangle is given and we have to arrange them in this rectangular pattern. Okay, so whenever we are arranging this number in the rectangular pattern, the cross multiplication from top to bottom is known as the primary diagonal, and from bottom to top it will be known as the secondary diagonal. So here what we'll do, we'll write the formula to find out the determinant of the given value as. So the value of determinant can be calculated with the formula product of primary diagonal minus product of secondary diagonal. Now we know that the formula is product of primary diagonal minus product of secondary diagonal equals to determinant. So let us see how to simplify this value. In order to find out the value of dx, now we have to find out the value of determinant of x. And in order to find out determinant of x, what we have to do? We have to jump in alternate way. Alternate way means what? While calculating the value of x, we have to jump on C. That means we cannot consider the value of B or column B or Y in the beginning. First we'll jump on C and we'll write the value of column C and then we'll write the value of column B. That is what known as the alternate jumping. You are standing at x, but you cannot jump on or you cannot consider value of B in the beginning. So that is what known as the alternate jump. Leave one column and jump into the next one. So that is the basic idea here. So let us see how to calculate dx. If you want to find out the value of dx, we have to find out the determinant of dx. Okay. So in order to find out determinant of x, what we'll do? We'll jump in alternate way. So first we'll consider the value of column C. Okay, so we'll write 13 and 0 and then we'll consider the value of column B, that is only coefficient of y, that is minus 2 and minus 3. So we'll write minus 2 and minus 3. Now we'll apply the formula to find out the determinant, that we know it is product of primary diagonal minus product of secondary diagonal. So we'll get the value of dx equals to 13 multiplied by minus 3 subtract 0 multiply minus 2. Solving this, we'll get 13 into minus 3 will become minus 39. 0 multiplied to any number is 0. So the value of dx is minus 39. That is the value of determinant of x. Now in order to find out the value of determinant of y, we'll consider the same problem again. Now we are standing at y, that is at column B. We are standing at column B. Now we have to jump the next number, that is column C, but as per the rule alternate jumping, we cannot stand at point C, so we have to jump on A first. Is that clear? So while writing the values for this determinant, value of column A will come, that is positive 9 and positive 7, and then we'll write value of C because we are standing at B, so we cannot write that value in this box. So 13 comma 0 will come. Again we'll apply the same formula to find out the determinant. that is product of primary diagonal minus product of secondary diagonal. So 9 multiplied by 0 primary diagonal and product of secondary, that is 13 multiplied by 7. So dy equals to 9 multiplied by 0 minus 7 multiplied by 13, that will give us minus 91. So the value of dy is minus 91. Students, now we have to find out the determinant for constant term, that is c. So if we have to find out the value of c, that means from c, from third column, first we'll go to column A and we'll write column value of column A and value of column B. Okay, so here the value of determinant will be value of column A, that is 9, 7, and then the value of column B, that is minus 2, minus 3. Again apply the formula, product of primary diagonal minus product of secondary diagonal. So we'll get 9 multiplied by minus 3 minus of 7 multiplied minus 2. This will become minus 27, and multiplying minus 7 into minus 2, it will give us plus 14. Solving, we'll get the value of d equals to minus 13. So student, now we have already calculated determinant of x, determinant of y, and determinant of constant term. Now we have to find out the value of x and y. So what we'll do, we'll write the Cramer's rule. As per the Cramer's rule, if you have to find out the value of x, then simply divide dx by d, determinant of x by d. Now determinant of x we have already calculated, that is minus 39 in our step number 1. We can see the value of determinant d is minus 13. Cancelling this term, we will get value of x equals to 3. Now we have to find out y. In order to find out the term y or the variable y, what we'll do, we'll apply the same logic. We'll use dy upon d. Now what is the value of dy? We have calculated it in step number 2, that is minus 91. D is already calculated, that is minus 13, and cancelling this value, we'll get y is equals to 7. So the final answer is x is equals to 3, y equals to 7. So that is how we can simplify a problem, a simultaneous linear equation in two variable by using Cramer's rule. Keep watching Concept Made Clear by Deepak Thakur. Stay tuned for the cross multiplication method. Thank you very much.